Greetings, it is I, the Dalek Emperor, yes. We are back with Iron Lung, yes, we're playing it again. Because the movie is out and I wanted to play this game again. For the movie's sake, basically. Many want to talk about the movie and kind of play the game at the same time. So, when I started getting into this movie, I presumed it anyway decades ago, and every known star and habitable planet has vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or in starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling, the infrastructure crumbling, survivors searching for any trace of natural resources in the universe of barren moons, lit by ghost lights of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, and an ocean of blood. You are convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine, the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so all will be held inside, and the forward window will be closed. There's no time for training. If successful, you can earn your freedom.
Beginning your descent.
Okay? But yeah, if you do remember...
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
Yeah, oh yeah, I just remembered, yeah, I have that mod installed.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
So, yeah, mainly I'm going to be talking about the movie, mainly I'm going to be playing the game a little bit.
The hole's feeling it, but it's still holding strong.
Yeah, I'm going to be talking a little bit about that.
Hole fielding.
So let's begin. Here we go. So...
we're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refreshing and be careful. You're on your own.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember this. So, yes... oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's good. Might not... oh, I see. Bugger. Anyway, so, yeah, today we're gonna be playing, we're gonna be having a look at Iron Lung again. Mainly because of the movie. So when it comes to the movie, looks like I'm here, yeah. So when it comes to the movie, it is a bit of a slow burn to get through, but it's fun nonetheless. So, yeah. And, yeah, I think Markiplier did a very good job at, wait, okay. Yeah, he did a very good job at, wait, what's this? 332. No, 322, 186 and 033. The movie itself was pretty good. There were some flaws of the movie itself, such as mainly pacing. It's a bit of a slow burn and was in fact quite long, let's just say. But it was fun nonetheless. You would get a lot out of it, so maybe it basically, it's basically like this, it's basically like this, and you get to, yeah, it's basically like the game which I'm currently playing right now, is that, yeah, so that's 378, and wait, that is, oh, but yeah, the game definitely took a lot of, the movie definitely, yeah, that was very accurate to the games. That the oxygen, when it every like couple of minutes or so, it was like going down in the movie. So and there's like this area around here. Mark had to go down here to crawl under here to get the engine back up and running. Yeah. Also, this dialogue here, this is not an expedition, it's an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return, even if you do, even if they keep their promises. What freedom waits you, and few dying ships in the sea of dead stars. Yeah, so, yeah, if there's still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as starlight, and will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of the ocean, unseen, unheard, uncontrolled. But they will get their execution. I will get my freedom. So yeah. There was actually a bit of a twist on it, a little bit. So during one scene, the Iron Lung was actually taken out of the blood ocean for a moment, and we got to see Jacksepticeye as a cameo, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, the way Simon and his the way Simon had to struggle through this endless void was just phenomenal, in my opinion, and Mark did an amazing job portraying someone who was scared and frightened by it all, because it's left up to interpretation when you have to decide on who the when you have to decide on who is going to when you have to decide what to do, you would be frantic, you would be panicking, trying to figure out what to do. So that's a 259,406. Wait, 259. But yeah, the mental health struggles that Simon had to endure was pretty terrifying, because apparently the reason why he's in this mess in the first place is because he was framed. He was framed for a murder. He was framed for basically genocide of an entire colony, and yeah, and they put the blame on him. So for basic collateral damage, basically. Yeah, because this company, the company who are portrayed in Iron Lung, are not a good company at all, and they are backstabbing and liars, in my opinion. The fact that they would rather risk the sample that they collect over their own goddamn crew members is fucking psychotic, isn't it? So yeah, Mark had to, yeah. Also, this movie itself was, in case you're wondering, this movie itself was just this movie itself had way more blood than the Evil Dead reboot, apparently. That's what I've found out, apparently. Let me just... God. Yeah, like every like few moments the ship did end up falling apart, yeah. But yeah, like every few moments there were moments where Mark was like, there's like this intercom round about here, and he was speaking to Elisa Lovelock's no, not Elisa Elsie Lovelock's character in the film named Ava, and she was the one giving him instructions, but there was also another one on the intercom who was a survivor during around like this area around here, I think, is where yeah, he was like speaking to a ghost. It's just, no, wait, why am I going that way? I know. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked, sorry. Yeah. Now that's the fish right there. If you can see that, that's the fish. Now, if you may remember, if you can, yeah. So there he is. Let me just. So there is the yeah. So over there, that's the fish. If you remember, that fish there, yeah. So can I print screen? Yeah, I'll just need to make a thumbnail. But yeah, the fish itself again is left up to interpretation. So where am I at? Right, yeah, looks like I'm here, so that. Yeah, did that? Yeah, it took. Okay, so fish went. The fish disappeared. But yeah, apparently, yeah, fun fact about the game itself. I did not know that's exactly what the fish looks like outside the ship, because normally when you see the fish in Iron Lung, it's normally like it's like a big block in a way, and looks like I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Anyway, so that is 613 197 055. But yeah, now this, in case you're seeing there, that is the bones. So apparently they were looking for some bone fragments of the creature. Well, of whatever, because here's the thing. The reason why they were doing all of this in the first place is for humanity's survival. So they had to find a way to ensure, that whatever's causing the stars and planets to disappear is somewhere on this like world. This, yeah. So that's actually pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. Also, I gotta be careful on driving through here. Right. Okay. So, yeah, the sample was right here, wasn't it? No, wait, no. The sample was those bones, and there's this really impressive scene where I think Mark hit a kickflip and yeah, kind of crashed into the thing. So yeah, it's good. Also, there were some scenes where Mark ended up where Simon, aka Mark's character, was having these hallucinations, and I don't know if that had anything to do with the crew that died, maybe? Because that's what I'm thinking. I think it has something to do with those crew that died. Yeah, now if you remember, yeah, there was something happening there, yeah. Exactly, yeah. There was a bang, and we had to, well, Mark's character had to go down here and crawl through the vents to try and get the engine back up and running. In case you're wondering. There was also some weird hallucinations. It's just, yeah, it's going. Yeah, like some kind of bloody corpse that was following Mark around the entire time, and there's again the ghost girl was trying to communicate with Simon, which I think is really incredible. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That was definitely the fish. So yeah, there were a few times when he tried to detect where the fish was. Yeah, there's one scene where he's like in a cave and he saw the fish there. Is that? Yeah, it's done. That's done. So yeah, there's yes. Yeah, apparently it took 3 years for the development of Island to take place. Yeah. That when it went down to number 2, it stayed at number 2 for a while, and then immediately it stayed at number 2 for a while, and then immediately. Yeah, it stayed at number 2 for a while, didn't it? And then immediately. Oh yeah, the fire. There was a lot of fire. There were some moments. Yeah, Mark had to use sticky tape for the for that button, right? And he had to okay. Let me have a look. Thing had to type hello? What? But yeah, there was this thing here. There was this thing. Yeah, this thing here. Mark had to actually type some kind of command to find out what happened to the other people, and it it didn't reveal anything nice, let's just say. Yeah, there you go, and that is, yeah, 3256 741 and 18. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we got it in the end. Yeah, so yeah, it started dripping blood. Apparently the blood itself was like filled with acid in the oh wait, no, hold on. And then how's that look? Nah. Right, I have to change it to right, there you go. That's a rough estimate. Yeah. How's that work? Yeah, and bada bing, bada boom, boom, we got it right in the end. Just gotta adjust it slightly. Yeah, there were certain sections in the movie where I think Troy Baker also was involved with it as well, so that's pretty cool. Troy Baker as in Joel, aka Arkham Knight. So that's pretty good. Yeah, it's just a fantastic scene where Mark did a speech. Did you know that the movie itself? Oh god, yeah. Did you know the movie itself? Actually, yeah. Do you know the movie itself was actually the number one movie in America? Thanks to because it was trying to pass Melania and what was the other one? Yeah, there was a sample. I remember this. Yeah. So this is where the sample was, wasn't it? Yeah, this is where the sample was. So and about here was where the sample was. So let's just turn this boat around and then yeah. In case you remember, yeah, the ship was falling apart during this scene. Oh, yeah, cool. So yeah, it teleported me, didn't it? It teleported me, and then yeah. Yeah, during the end, this is yeah, I remember this. This is where the at the end, before the ship exploded, before the monster got him, at the at the end of the game, where the fish comes out of nowhere and just jump scares me. Well, from what I remember, that yeah, if you may remember, yeah, the ship before the ship exploded, Mark had to put out like a dinghy before the fish came in, like out of the blue, and yeah, yeah, of course it went. Yeah, that's when it reached like 1. So we gotta. Yeah, I remember it went here, and we died by the fish, didn't we? Yeah. So yeah, that. But yeah, later after the ship was destroyed, I think they managed managed to sort it out. I've managed to get the fish, but anyway, let's just die immediately by the angry fish block thing or whatever it is. Let's go. Off we go. Let's go. And yeah. And there we go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So that's what happens. Yeah. But yeah. So that's basically how the movie went. But at the end of it, I think that little package, the sample, I think managed to get back into where the people belong to, where those people had the sample that the company were looking for. He sent it to them, so it looks like there was hope for humanity after all. Expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13. Yes, exactly. There was like two ships, the SM-13 and the SM-9. Yeah, indeed. Stars, paler bones. Yeah, somewhere there must be hope. Yeah, indeed. And there was hope at the end. So it didn't just leave us off with just the fish killing us. So no, it evolved on that, and I think Markiplier did a tremendous job in capturing everything about this. But yeah, very good, very good. So anyway, my fellow subjects, yeah, that was a good third time's the charm, third time playthrough. If you enjoyed this, see you all in the next video then. Farewell! Thanks all for the enjoyable video today. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Dalek Empire, or you will be exterminated. There will be no resistance. I am the god of all Daleks.